right. Recording in progress. All right, so back to this. So today's presentation, guys, let me go back to today's presentation is going to be, the theme is carnival, but in today's class, we're going to look at some topics. But before we begin the topic for today, I want to do a little game with you. This game is called Vocabulary Fortunes. So what you have to do here is look at the question and think about what could be the number one answer. What can be the number one answer? Let's take a look at this activity here. Let's take a look at this activity here. Oh, I'm going to move this. Ay, soy muy perfeccionista con esto. No me gustó cómo quedó acá. You see? I like to make the presentations, but I like them to be nice. All right. All right, so let's do this here for you. Let's take a look at this activity. What is vocabulary fortune? Well, this is vocabulary fortune. I am going to give you like a topic or a question, and then you have to think, what is the number one answer? ¿Qué sería la respuesta más popular entre todas? So, I want you to choose here a topic. I will let Antonella, since you were here first, I want you to choose the topic first. What topic would you like to think about? What category?
One
Sure,
minute.
take your
For me, hobbies.
hobbies. Okay, good choice.
Hobbies.
Let's take a look. All right. Antonella, Esmeralda, and Isabel. Think about or name a hobby people often have. A hobby that is very popular. I want you to think of your answers. Okay. Think about, what do you think would be the number one hobby here? The number one, the most popular.
Then
All
for
right.
me,
So, Antonella, what do you think?
sorry. For me, the most popular hobby is hobby, no sport, no, sino hobby.
Yeah, it could be a sport. It could be a sport, sure.
Yes. No sé cómo armar la oración. Puede ser, quiero decir, puede
Okay.
ser.
So you say it could be. Could be
meditation.
Oh, meditation. That's a good answer. That's a good answer. Esmeralda, what do you think would be like a very popular hobby that people have? What is a possible popular hobby that people have? What do you think?
Maybe collect things.
Collect things. Okay, that's a good answer. A lot of people collect albums or, different things. T-shirts for, soccer teams. It could be anything. So that's a good answer. So collecting things. Okay, Isabel, what do you think is a very popular hobby that people have? Reading. Oh, that's a good answer too. All right, ladies, let's see what number 6 is. All right, so number 6. Number 5 is knitting. Knitting is tejer. Gardening is popular.
Yes.
Golf. Stamp collecting, Esmeralda, you said collecting something. Stamp collecting is second. And the number 1 hobby is reading. Isabel, good job with that one. All right, let's go to another topic here. Let's go. Oh, so Joan is here, so I'm going to let Joan in here. Okay, Esmeralda, I want you to think of a topic. Choose the topic.
Sports.
Recording in progress.
Sports. Okay, fantastic. All right, so let's go to sports. Let's see what the question is here. All right, name a sport that can be played only by one person. Think of a sport that can be played only by one person. So Esmeralda, since you chose this topic, what do you think is a sport that can be played by one person? What would be the most popular answer there?
Maybe video games.
Video games. Okay, that's a good idea. Johan, how you doing? John Sebastian, how's everything? Good?
Yeah, thank you.
All
Very
right,
good.
well, John, we're playing this game. I want you to think, what do you think is the most popular answer for this? Tell me about a sport that you think can be played by one person. Esmeralda says, what do you think?
Bolos.
Bowling. Okay, bowling. All right, that's a good answer. All right, Isabel, what do you think?
Ride, montar bicicleta, ¿cómo se?
Ride bicycle.
Ride a bicycle, yes.
Ride a bicycle or cycling. Okay, that's a good answer as well. Okay, let's see, Antonella, what do you think?
Sorry. In Argentina, a sport that can be played by one person is football.
Football, soccer. Okay. All right, let's see what the answers are. Number 4 is hunting. Hunting is cazar. Number 3 is swimming. Number 2 is bowling. Joan, very good with your guess. And the number 1 answer is golf. All right, guys. Nice try. Nice try. Let's go to another one. I'm going to ask Joan. Joan, choose a category, please.
Hobbies. Yeah, hobbies.
Hobby. Okay, we did this one, but I'm going to do another one here. Okay, let's see. Name a hobby people take up when they retire. ¿Qué significa esto de take up? Esto es lo que llamamos un verbo fraseal, es un verbo de 2 palabras, y take up es, tiene 2 significados. El primero es empezar. Normalmente take up es empezar algo. So you can say, I took up swimming. I took up a painting. I took up, bueno, yo empecé tal actividad. Y también take up es ocupar. Puede ser, ya depende la palabra después. Take up space es ocupar espacio. Take up time es ocupar tiempo. Y así sucesivamente. All right, so Johan, since you thought about this category, what is your answer? That people take up when they retire.
Okay, sorry. ¿Cuál es the question? Sorry.
Take up that people begin when they retire.
Ay, no entiendo no entiendo bien la pregunta.
No problem. Sería un hobby que la gente empieza cuando se retiran, cuando se jubilan.
Es que se está yendo el internet. ¿Me puedes repetir, por favor? Can you repeat for me, please?
Sure. No problem. So think about a hobby, un hobby que personas empiezan, that people take up when they retire, cuando se jubilan, cuando ya no trabajan más. I have a feeling that there's an answer that we've seen in the other ones that is maybe here, but we'll see. What do you think, John? What do you think is a possible answer?
Collection in the... How do you say the plate? ¿Cómo se le dice a la plantilla de los autos?
Plantas.
No. La placa.
Yes. Yes, placa. Collect license plates.
Yeah,
Collect license plates. License plates. Okay, that's a good answer. All right. Thank you, Joan. I'm going to ask Esmeralda, what do you think? What do you think is a hobby people begin when they retire?
Travel.
Travel. Ooh, that's a good one. You have some good answers, Esmeralda. Esther, how are you doing, Esther? Welcome to class.
Hello, teacher.
Esther, I want you to help me with this, Esther. Esther, can you please think about or name a hobby people take up when they retire, cuando se jubilan, when they retire. What do you think?
I don't know, teacher.
Piense, ok,
No.
piense usted, ¿qué va a hacer usted cuando se retire? ¿Qué quisiera hacer en cuestión de hobbies?
Sing.
Sing. Oh, okay. I didn't think about that one. That's possible. Isabel, what do you think, Isabel?
Watch TV.
Watch TV. Oh, well,
Yes.
I do that now. I do that now. I haven't retired. I do that all the time. Thank you so much,
More
Isabel.
frequently.
Yeah, that's true.
Bien ahí.
That's true more frequently. Sure, sure. All right. I'm going to ask, let's see. Antonella, what do you think? A hobby people begin or take up when they retire. What do you think?
I think a hobby people take up when they retire. Table games, possible?
Table games. Oh, yeah, board games. That's a fantastic answer. Monopoly and Parchisi, Parques. Sure, sure. All
Yeah,
right.
cards. In
Cards, for
Argentina, the most popular is bochas. Bochas en los parques. No, at the park,
It's like,
A ver.
yeah, it's like they call it bachi. Bachi in English. Yeah, yeah. Let me
ajá, bochas. Sí, the men, a ver. The men, no, the men nada.
let's see if I can get a
Quiero
picture of
decir
that.
los hombres
Men.
sobre todo.
Yeah,
quiero-
men.
Men, ver, no estoy trabada, perdón, estoy con esta gripe y no, estoy
worries.
abatida. Estoy abatida.
No worries.
Sobre todo los hombres.
Yeah, this is a very fun game. I like to play Bachi. This is the game
Yeah.
that Antonella
The
is
most-
talking about. And
Yes, the most popular in Argentina for the men.
really, I think I love this game. I played it many years ago. I played like 25 years ago. And yes, people that are normally older people play this game, but it's so much fun. I think young people can play, and it's really cool. I like this game very much. All right,
At the
let's see if
at the
that's yeah, for sure, in the parks. And you know, it's very cool that Argentina, in the parks, they have the spaces for this game, because in Colombia they don't have this in the parks. All right, let's see, guys.
No,
Yeah.
in the park, at the park, the bochas is on the césped, sobre el césped. Sería
Oh,
bochas,
it's on grass.
se le dice sangras, se le dice a lo mismo que se hace en el pool, but on the grass.
Yeah,
a ver,
yeah, it's very
with
similar.
con un palito como si fuera crack, pero no crack,
With a stick. With a
with a
stick.
stick. Yeah.
I see. Okay, so that's a little bit different than this one. The bachi I played, you know, you roll the ball, you move the ball with your hand, but it's a lot of
Yes.
fun. All right, let's see if your answers are here, guys. So let's see. We have gardening. You know, this is very popular when people retire. Gardening is como jardinería. People, when they retire, most people, they work with plants, and they get new flowers, and maybe they have a little garden of vegetables or something. That's very popular. Let's take a look at option number 4. Knitting, tejer de nuevo. Yes, yes. This is very popular with grandmothers, right? They knit. Number 3, travel. Somebody said travel. Esmeralda said travel. I think that's a good answer. Fishing, of course. La pesca. Fishing is something that is very popular when people retire. And the number 1 answer is golfing. I knew it. I knew it. That's why I said, guys, another thing that we have seen today in these lists, it's gonna be here, and I knew golfing was gonna be there. All right. You guys did very well. All right, let's continue with the presentation here. Yeah, so that was a little warm-up exercise. I want to say hello to Haslady, who joined us. Hello, Haslady. All right, let's continue.
Hello, teacher.
Hey, Haslady. So this is our agenda for today. We're going to work, the topic is going to be tag questions. Of course, we're going to do speaking. And of course, we're going to work on other skills. So let's get started. And let's take a look at tag questions. What are tag questions and how do you use them? Let's take a look at that right now. So we have tag questions, you know, it's a very when they are speaking, but let me explain. So tag questions son las preguntas coletilla en español. Son preguntas que se colocan al final de una oración para conseguir información. Hay veces para confirmar algo, para provocar una respuesta. So, for example, Pierce Brosnan is Irish, isn't he? Es como decir en español, Pierce Brosnan es irlandés, ¿verdad? ¿O cierto? This shirt doesn't fit me. Does it? Entonces, ¿cuáles son las características cuando estamos utilizando esas tag questions? Las tag questions van en función del tiempo verbal. Es decir, si estamos hablando en el pasado, obviamente el tag question va a estar en el pasado. Si estamos hablando en el presente tiene que concordar con el tiempo verbal que estamos utilizando. Cuando la frase de referencia es positiva, la tag question es negativa y viceversa. Ya les voy a mostrar de qué se trata eso. Vamos al tag question, va después de una coma. Y después, como es una pregunta, el signo de interrogación. Cuando usamos tag questions, primero ponemos el verbo auxiliar, do, does, o el verbo modal, can, may, should, y después el pronombre. O sea, ¿de quién estamos hablando? Right? Don't I, don't you, doesn't she, etc. Se puede traducir en español como mencioné anteriormente, como decir verdad, verdad que sí, verdad que no, o sí, no es cierto, etc. So here are some examples. So in the present, we say, summer is the best season. Isn't it? If we look at this sentence here, guys, summer season, this is the right. Aren't late, are we? Here's another example. He loves skiing. Doesn't he? I don't need this, do I? Here's some examples in the present continuous. They are sleeping, aren't they? She is not being serious, is she? In the past, Mary was worried, wasn't she? They weren't at home, were they? You cut yourself, didn't you? He didn't get hurt, did he? Bueno, entonces realmente lo podemos hacer en todos los tiempos verbales y ahí tenemos muchos ejemplos. ¿Sí? Bueno. Vamos a mirar algo, como les decía, si la frase que empieza es positiva, o sea, lo que acabé de subrayar allí es positivo, entonces el tag question va a ser en negativo. Si empezamos la frase de forma negativa, entonces el tag question es positivo. ¿Sí? Entonces tengan eso en cuenta. Si la primera parte es positiva, el tag question negativo. Si la primera parte es negativa, el tag question es positivo. Siempre lo opuesto después del coma. Después del coma. Bueno, unos casos especiales, excepciones, como decimos, ¿no? Cuando tenemos un imperativo, ¿qué es esto? Ya vimos esto en una clase anterior, es normalmente cuando uno hay instrucción, tanto en inglés, en español, no tenemos sujeto. Cierra la puerta, revise el correo, do the exercise, comb your hair, go to bed, brush your teeth. En ese caso, como no tenemos sujeto, depende de cómo, para hacer qué, ¿sí? Ese sería como su traducción cuando vamos a usar esto. Normalmente usamos will you or won't you. Hay diferentes usos. La forma educada, right? We can say, won't you? Más educada, would you? Will you? E informal, can you? Pero aquí es cuando no decimos, por ejemplo, en esta parte de la frase no tenemos un sujeto, pero como se está con la persona, pues obviamente vamos a usar you directamente. Oh, sorry. Help me with the bags. Would you? Here's another example. Don't interrupt. Will you? Entonces, como aquí no tenemos sujeto, vamos a utilizar bueno, podemos utilizar el will, el would, el can. También podemos utilizar esa palabra que hemos visto antes, que es let's. Let's lo utilizamos cuando usted va a hablar, está hablando con una persona y se quiere incluir. For example, let's dance. Let's dance. Shall we? Let's go for a ride. Shall we? Y shall es muy británico. En inglés americano sería más como should. That's it. All right. Por último, la última excepción es esto aquí. Ya sabemos que el verbo to be del sujeto I es el verbo to be. El verbo to be es am del sujeto I. I am your teacher. I am in Colombia. I am Luis. Pero cuando vamos a hacer esos tag questions, mire que en la tag question no utilizamos am, sino que estamos utilizando aren't. ¿Y por qué se hace esto? Porque como en inglés no podemos hacer la contracción de am y not, porque sería muy difícil pronunciar mt. Entonces se utiliza el aren't. I am holding the map upside down. Aren't I? All right.
Disculpe, pero no se ve la pantalla.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Gracias, clase. Voy a devolverme aquí. Qué pena con ustedes, como que se me fue el internet. Un segundito. Me devuelvo a esta parte
Acá
aquí.
igual anda mal, en Argentina estos días. No sé qué pasa.
Ahí está acá. Ok. Sí, sabe que desde que yo tuve una tormenta muy fuerte aquí la semana pasada y desde ese entonces el internet está como, el internet y la electricidad. No, pues el que me escucha vio una isla, pero no exactamente, pero muy cerca. All right, so, como estaba mencionando anteriormente, hay veces cuando hacemos una instrucción que llamamos un imperativo, no hay sujeto. Por ejemplo, close the door. Si usted está con alguien en un cuarto y solamente están ustedes dos, no es necesariamente necesario decir usted cierre la puerta, sino que usted dice cierre la puerta. Revise tal cosa. Go to bed. Write your name. Watch the movie. Cualquier cosa. En ese caso, cuando no hay sujeto, pero usted ya sabe que está hablando con esa persona que lo está acompañando, podemos utilizar will or won't para hablar de forma educada. Si vamos a ser más educados aún, podemos decir would you. También podemos decir could or can. Por ejemplo, help me with the bags. Would you? Don't interrupt me, will you? Pero esto solo cuando no hay sujeto en la frase. Dime que aquí no hay sujeto. Bueno, esta palabra de let's que hemos visto anteriormente, esta palabra la utilizamos cuando nos queremos incluir en la actividad. For example, let's dance. Shall we? Este shall es muy británico. En inglés americano normalmente utilizan should. Let's go for a ride. Shall we? Y por último es cuando estamos utilizando el pronombre I, que ya sabemos que el verbo to be del pronombre I es am, pero como esto siempre se utiliza con una contracción, como en inglés no podemos hacer la contracción del verbo to be am y el not, entonces vamos a hacer este cambio donde vamos a utilizar are or aren't cuando utilizamos el sujeto I. I'm quite stubborn, aren't I? I'm holding the map upside down, aren't I? Otra forma de decirlo también podemos decir am I not, si no queremos utilizar la contracción. Pero si vamos a hacer la contracción, vamos a utilizar aren't I. Ok, vamos a hacer este ejercicio, el cual nos va a ayudar como a acostumbrarnos un poco más a utilizar estos tag questions. Y lo que van a hacer aquí es mirar esta frase, van a escuchar el audio que les va a decir a ustedes, qué deben colocar allí.
I'm in poor shape, aren't I?
Entonces, ahí van a escribir lo que escuchan. Tengan mucho cuidado a la hora de utilizar ese apóstrofe, que no lo van a confundir con una tilde en el teclado. La apóstrofe normalmente están en la misma tecla que el signo de interrogación que finaliza la frase. Ese es el botón o la tecla que deben utilizar. When you finish with the sentence, you click here where it says comprueba. Y nos lleva a la siguiente pregunta. Vamos a hacer eso rápidamente, solamente para acostumbrarnos al uso de estos tag questions. I'm going to share the link here in the WhatsApp group, and now I am going to share the link in the Zoom chat. As soon as you finish, please raise your hand or something so we can continue. Good luck to you. Ya les voy a compartir un pantallazo de las reglas para que las tengan en cuenta. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's continue. Let's see how we do with 10 questions. But you know what? Let's do some practice together, you and me together. Imagine you and you and you and me, no matter how we toss the dice. All right, here we're going to do this practice together. And we're going to see here we have a student, and he is going to be talking to the teacher. He's going to ask her questions, and you are going to help me by telling me what is the correct tag question. So I'm going to ask, you know what? I'm going to do the first one as an example, okay? So the first one, he talks to the teacher, and he asks the teacher, and he says, Miss Brown, is he William Shakespeare? I mean, he is William Shakespeare. He is William Shakespeare. Well, esta parte de la frase está positiva, hay que hacer la negativa, tenemos verbo to be, entonces ya sabemos qué va a ser. Isn't he? Mrs. Brown, he is William Shakespeare. Isn't he? What does the teacher say? Yes, he is. All right, so let's go now, and I'm going to ask Kesia. Kesia, you're going to help me with this next one, okay? So, Kesia, we have here Miss Brown. He wrote Hamlet. What do you think, Kesia? It would be the correct tag question there.
Didn't he?
Very good. All right. Didn't he? Very good. Yes, he did, says the teacher. Good job, Kesia. Jose, how you doing? You're going to help me with the next one, Jose. The student says, Miss Brown, he was English. What is the correct tag question, Jose?
Sorry, teacher. You are needed the question are affirmative or interrogative?
Okay, so that's a good question. So these tag questions, ese tipo de preguntas que estamos viendo aquí es como cuando decimos en español, ¿usted vio el programa o no? ¿Usted no vio el programa o sí? Si la primera parte de la pregunta es positiva, entonces la segunda parte es negativa y así viceversa. Aquí en la primera parte tenemos el verbo to be was. Entonces sabemos que debemos utilizar el verbo
Wasn't
to be
he?
was. Right, very good. Wasn't he? Miss Brown, he was English, wasn't he? And the teacher says, yes, he was. Very good. There you go. Just like that, Jose. All right, the next question here is going to be for Johan. Johan, help me with this one, please. Miss Brown, he wasn't born in London. What do you say, Johan?
Let me see. Miss Brown, he wasn't. He was he?
Was he? Very good. Just like that. You got it, my man. So, Miss Brown, he wasn't born in London, was he? No, he wasn't, says the teacher. Very good, Johan. I'm going to ask Isabel. Isabel, please help me with this one. Now, the teacher's going to ask the student a question, and she says, Tom, you like reading.
Aren't you?
Very close, Isabel. ¿Por qué el aren't you no encaja aquí? Porque en la primera parte no tenemos el are. No tiene are, entonces esa no es una opción, porque en la primera parte no hay un verbo to be. So what do we do here? What do you
Do
think?
you?
Do you? Okay, do you sería así, la primera parte de la frase sería negativa, pero como la primera parte es positiva, o la segunda va a ser negativa. Tom, you like reading, don't you? All right, you're going to help me with the next one, Isabella. And Tom says, yes, you're going to help me with this one, Isabel. So the teacher says, you have done your homework. Mire que tenemos have. Entonces, ese va a ser la auxiliar aquí, Isa.
Haven't you?
Right. Haven't you? And then the student says, yes, I have. All right, thank you very much. Just like that, Isa. All right, let's go to another question, and I'm going to ask, has lady, the teacher says, you wouldn't like to fail the next exam. And what is a possible tag question there?
Would you?
Would you? Yes. Very good. Would you? And the student says, no, I wouldn't. All right, let's go to Esther. Esther, the teacher says, so you will study to get hard to get an A+, like 100%. What do you say, Esther?
Won't you?
Won't you? Right. Because in the first part of the sentence, we have will. It is positive. So the tag question is negative. Good job, Esther. My next question is going to be for Esmeralda. Esmeralda, what do you think we can use here? I can't pack my things away.
Can I?
Very good. Can I? And the teacher says, no, you can't. All right. Thank you very much. You guys did very good. Pero no terminemos ahí. Vamos a hacer una actividad donde ustedes practican. Y ya les voy a mostrar qué actividad vamos a hacer. What are we doing here? We're going to do this tag question practice right here. And so here we have some sentences. And you have to complete the sentence. For example, you have got a sister. We have, so we put haven't you? The teacher didn't give us any homework. Ahora, este teacher está difícil porque como en inglés, cuando hablamos de profesiones, no hay género. No sabemos si es una mujer teacher o un hombre teacher. Bueno, entonces aquí no importa si la sacan mal, pero con tal que tengan en cuenta este didn't, siempre tengan en cuenta en el sujeto, your cousin en este caso, y el tiempo verbal. Vamos a hacer estas frases y después al terminar le van a hacer clic aquí a finish y check my answers Y cuando volvamos, vamos a hacer unas actividades diferentes, pero vamos a seguir repasando esto de tag questions. I'm going to share the link in the WhatsApp group, and now I'm going to share it in the chat of Zoom. So if you have any questions while you're doing the exercises, remember to write it down. And when we come back, I can review any questions that you have, okay? Good luck with this. I will see you soon. Let's continue, class. Let's continue. Si no han terminado, por favor, le hacen clic and check my answers. A ver cómo les fue con las que sí alcanzaron a terminar. And we're going to practice some more together right now. Don't worry, we're not finished with the topic. So please click on that. And let's do some practice together. Esther, what do you think of the topic? Is the topic difficult or easy? What do you think?
Teacher.
Esther.
Bueno, en realidad creía haber aprendido, pero cuando voy a check, todas estaban malas, entonces
Sí, que,
¿qué pasó?
pues vamos, si quiere, vamos a mirar algunas juntos.
Yeah.
Y aquí les voy a mostrar las respuestas que deberían tener. So we have here, the teacher didn't give us any homework. Did he? Podemos poner ahí, did he? I am very witty. Aren't I? Nos acordamos que como el verbo to be de am, no se le puede hacer la contracción con not, entonces lo cambiamos por are. O también podemos decir am I not, cualquiera de los dos están bien. Your cousin lives with you. Cousin en
Pero
inglés.
porque la mayoría me salió en mayúscula, por lo menos en haven't you, me salió en mayúscula. ¿Será por eso que me salió mala? Porque las tenía así.
Sí, puede ser también que cuando tenemos la negación, hay que tener mucho cuidado cuál tecla estamos utilizando para este apóstrofe aquí, que no utilicemos la tecla de la tilde, sino que realmente sea el apóstrofe. Es una posibilidad, ¿no? Hay algunas como esta número 4, cousin. In English, cousin es primo o prima. Puede ser cualquiera de los dos géneros, ¿cierto? So we can say, your cousin lives with you. Doesn't he or doesn't she is correct. He is your friend. Isn't he? She was in London. Wasn't she? His father drives a car. This is el presente simple, right? We have positive, so we make this negative. Doesn't he? You can play the guitar. Can't you? Liz won't come. Will she? Sam went to the zoo. Didn't he? Pat has a sister. Doesn't she? Mike can't drive a car. Can he? They didn't go there. Did they? Bob doesn't like football. Does he? Adam mustn't come. Must he? We run around, don't we? All right, but we're not finished. We're going to do some practice together, okay? So don't worry if you say, todavía está un poco crudo. Let's see. Let's take a look at this together. And we'll do these exercises together here just to practice together a little bit. All right, so let's take a look at these sentences. I'm going to show you some sentences. And I'm going to show you a sentence that is incorrect. Esta no está correcta. Tiene un error esta frase. You have to correct the mistakes. For example, you don't exercise, don't you? ¿Qué está mal aquí? Let's see.
Las dos niegan.
Exacto. You don't
La
exercise.
negación en don't.
Right. So the correct one would be, you don't exercise, do you? Let's do another one together. Let's take a look at this one here, and I'm going to ask for your help. I'm going to ask for Antonella. Maybe you can help me with this one. So, Antonella, what do we say here? It's 3 o'clock, aren't it? How can we correct the sentence? What would be the correct sentence here? We correct the
This is incorrect. This sentences is incorrect.
Yep.
Ah.
What part of the
Yeah.
sentence? How would you say the correct sentence? What's the correction? Do you know?
Is 3 o'clock? Pardon, is 3 o'clock. Isn't it? Isn't it? Sorry.
Very good. Yes, isn't it is correct. Very good. It's 3 o'clock, isn't it? Very good, Antonella. Let's go with this one. Beatriz, what do you think of this one? She is your friend, don't you? How can we correct the sentence, Beatriz? What do you think?
Okay.
Okay, aunque le va a dar una oportunidad, Beatriz, porque
It's not correct.
it's not correct. Usted no estaba para la explicación, pero solamente haga
No,
su
pero.
esfuerzo.
Okay.
All right?
Okay, it's not correct.
It's not correct. How would you say
Maybe es. Oh my God. She's your friend. Isn't
Yes,
she?
very good. She is your friend, isn't she?
Okay.
Very good, Beatriz. Good job. All right, Esmeralda, maybe you can help me with this one. He is from Canada, isn't it? What can we correct there, Esmeralda? What do you think?
Is he?
Very good. He is from Canada, isn't he? So the he was incorrect. Here we had it. It's really he. Thank you, Esmeralda. Let's go to Esther. Esther, your father doesn't drink tea. Is he? How can we correct the sentence?
Your father doesn't drink tea. Does he?
Very good, Esther. Very good. Good job. So the incorrect here is the is he. We should say does he, because here we have doesn't. Very good, Esther. Let's go now to has lady. Has lady, they already started their class. Don't they?
They already started the class, aren't they?
Very close, has lady, very close. So let's take a look at this sentence. They already started their class. Here we have started, que significa empezó en el pasado. Entonces tendríamos que cambiar este don't por el pasado, que sería didn't they, right? They already started their class. Didn't they? All right, let's do something else here. We're going to continue practicing, and I made something for you. Yo creé algo para ustedes porque así los quiero yo, con el más puro amor, con el más puro amor. Here we go. So I made this activity here. We're going to continue practicing tag questions, but now we're going to practice with speaking because, you know, speaking is necessary, right? So here, vamos a hacer lo mismo. O sea, estas frases tienen un error. Ustedes deben corregirla, pero ahorita en la corrección, you have to say the sentence. Deben decir la frase. Decir la frase. Pueden escuchar la frase aquí si hay una palabra que no saben cómo pronunciar.
They live in Peru. Didn't they?
He didn't like the movie. Doesn't he?
And you have to correct it. Okay, you press here and you say the sentence. We have a total of 10 sentences. Yo sé que les va a ir súper bien porque ustedes son unos English cracks. Pero este ejercicio solo funciona en el buscador, in the browser of Google Chrome. The exercise does not work in Mozilla Firefox or Safari or so it only works in Google Chrome. Okay, I'm going to share the link here. For those people that have Apple, que quizás tienen un iPhone, pueden usar el traductor de Google para decir las frases, como hemos hecho en anteriores ocasiones. So don't worry, you can still practice them. All right, please do that exercise. And when you finish, raise your hand. We'll come back. We'll do some speaking with the classmates. We'll do some activities. We'll have some fun, okay? Good luck with the exercises, and please let me know when you finish. Good luck. Okay, class. Let's continue. Beatriz, how did it go with the exercise? Tell me.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Bueno, for me, I understand the exercise, but
Right.
when I do the exercise,
When you do the
I
exercise, yeah.
yes, the app doesn't understand me when I talk.
Okay. Okay. I think it's I think one factor is if we don't use headphones, sometimes the microphone does not listen to our voice. This is a possibility. So that could that can be a factor. That can be a factor. El uso del no micrófono es un factor. We are going to continue. We're not finished because we're still going to practice these tag questions, but we're going to practice the tag questions with a partner because you know what time it is, class. That's right. It's your favorite time of the class, and it's that time in the class when we're going to work together with a partner, and we're going to do some speaking questions using tag questions. So let's do some tag questions with classmates. I have some questions for you, and I'm going to put you with a partner so we can practice this right now. I'm going to put you into groups in pairs, and we'll practice these tag questions. Let's see, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. All right, so I'm going to share the tag questions now in the WhatsApp group. And you're going to use those tag questions to talk with a partner. I'm going to leave you guys 10 minutes with one partner, 10 minutes with another. Okay, 10 and 10. And then we'll continue. You may now press the button to join the breakout room and do some conversation. And in 10 minutes, I will write a message and say, okay, we're going to switch, and I will change your partner, okay? So go ahead and enjoy, guys.
Okay.
Oh, well, thank you, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's class. I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed it. And no, enjoy the presentation. I made the presentation with a lot of love. All right, guys. Have a fantastic night. I will see you next week. Take care, guys.
Okay. Thank you, teacher.
All right, guys.
Teacher,
God bless.
Bye, everyone.
Take care, guys.
Happy weekend.
Same to you. Happy weekend. Good night, guys.
Good night, teacher.